Welcome back to another day of preparing for the Milwaukee Regionals. In this one, I'm using a significantly different team than I've previously been using, so I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. Ooh. Well, would you look at that? Okay, that is a very unique looking team over there as well. Fun times. Okay, well, let's get them. I think those two are actually going to be a nice combination against a lot of that. Oh, no, they've got the... So interesting that they have a Hisuian Zoroark. I've actually thought about running that myself for a variety of reasons. Not the least of which is that I actually think that it's a pretty solid Pokemon in this particular... Or, like, I think it has potential. I think you'd want to run it with a Focus Sash, but if you had it pretending to be the right thing, I think you could go a very long way with it. That being said, I'd really rather that it just didn't, you know? So, I think we're going to take our good friend... they have two ghost types. So many choices. Do I have a spread move on you? I don't remember. I have Icy Wind. Yeah, sure. We'll lead with those two. Follow with you. And I think follow with... No, we need to follow with the Urshifu. The reason for the Urshifu is in case they decide to go for an endgame of the Hisuian Gudra, and they want to just try and basically boost their defense sky high, and then boost the defense sky high, and then just body press their way through everything. Yep, so I suspect that that is actually the Zoroark, and not actually the Gudra. So we're going to go with a Terra Water and a Moonblast into the Gudra. I think the Lunala is here for Wide Guard, and I think that is actually the Zoroark. Now we'll find out here momentarily whether I am correct or not. Because as soon as you hit Zoroark, its illusion ability goes away, and then it just functions as a Zoroark for the rest of the game. Boop! Nope, that's a Gudra. Okay, Fat Bat going for the taunt. It's good to know that it can learn taunt. Gudra goes for the Heavy Slam. That's why we have a Focus Sash on our good Fluttermane. Oh no! Lame. Very unfortunate that we missed the high horsepower. That could have done very significant damage. That is the biggest downside of that particular move. You know what? We're gonna go for a Glacial Lance, and yeah, we're gonna go for a Glacial Lance here, as well as I think a Shadow Ball. And we'll see. It looks like they're about to expend their Terra one way or the other. Okay, it's on to the Gudra. Water Terra. Okay, well, that's fun. So we're going to have to rely heavily on our Lunala to clean up this particular game. That! Oh, clever, clever, clever. Okay, that's the Zoroark. That's not a Lunala over there. That explains why it's so fast. Okay, so, yep. And now they're starting the process of bulking out that Gudra with Shelter, which I can't say that I'm terribly fond of. They just got a +2 to their defense. Shelter is basically Iron Defense. Okay. Oh, would you look at that. That is, however, why we brought the Urshifu as well. Because the Urshifu... that's very clever. Very clever. Urshifu can thankfully ignore that particular... yeah. So, Urshifu can ignore the defensive boosts. I want a Wide Guard here. Ha! Ha, 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 ha. Okay. No, I think we're just going to... We're just going to Moongeist Beam into the Goodra. Shadow Ball. Oh, that's going to hurt. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, this is actually being very, very useful in terms of showing the potential of the Hisuian Zoroark. Okay, they're bulking up their defense a little bit further. Well, this is actually really cool. Okay, here's our Glacial Lance from Calyrex. Bop! Picked up the KO on the Zoroark, which is nice because that'll give us a +1 attack on Calyrex. Now, mind you, that Goodra is sitting here at all manner of defense boosts right now. So Calyrex is probably not knocking that one out. Ah, but Calyrex can go for a Trick Room, which could be very, very nice. As he is now extraordinarily slow thanks to the Icy Wind. Yeah, our... Oh look, it's the real Fat Bat. So, this particular Lunala is a bit, let's say, faster than normal. And definitely, when I was training it, I put more speed investment into it because I had no idea what I was doing at the time. Yeah, and it's paying off in this particular moment. So an interesting thing about Moongeist Beam is that it actually ignores the opposing Lunala's Shadow Shield. Seems like kind of an oddball thing, but well, the reason that we know that is because the attack actually states that it ignores abilities that would impact the... Oh, what is it that they do? Oh, life do? Oh, yuck. Okay. Yeah, anyway, abilities that impact the damage that would be caused by that. So, yes, the Fat Bat is just a very bulky Pokemon at this point. And then, of course, we have that Goodra. Ha. Well, this will be a very interesting game. I'll just have to see what we can do to close it out effectively. Okay, so we've got the Urshifu. We're going to check targets. I suspect it's the Ho-Oh in the back. Not 100% sure on that, of course, but never know. And I think we just go Glacial Lance and Wicked Blow. Because what we're looking for here is the Wicked Blow to hopefully break its way through that Goodra, and the Glacial Lance to pick up the KO on the Lunala if it doesn't go for a Wide Guard this turn. Or Protect. I mean, the Protect works too. Okay, so here's a Glacial Lance. I'm hoping that that's like the world's fastest Goodra. I have this feeling that it's probably not, but you never know. Got a Glacial Lance friend. Ooh, so much damage. Nope. Okay, goodbye, Urshifu. Yep. That's unfortunate. But, well, we're going to play it out. We'll see what we can do. Slightly concerned that I will be losing to the Goodra. That is now thoroughly set up. I had the opportunity to go after it last turn with the Lunala, and I think I should have. But, oh well. You live and learn. So, here's the high horsepower. Bop, that one connected. Has cleaned out the Fat Bat. So that's one KO closer. We're now at +2 on the Calyrex, which is great. And they're at +6 defense. Oh boy! Oh, that's a bulky Goodra right there. At this point, we're basically looking for a critical hit in order to get through the Goodra. If such a thing is possible. There's the Ho-Oh. I mean, I know that a critical hit is possible, but you know what I mean. Okay, time for a Glacial Lance, because ideally we're trying to break through the Ho-Oh in one shot with said Glacial Lance. +2, it's a big maybe. Okay, it actually did. So it's down to a +6 defense Goodra versus a +3 Cali Ice Rider. In a Trick Room. Oof! That hurt. And they have leftovers. And yeah, we're looking for the high horsepower. Bop! Yeah, boy! Oh man. Good game, though. Good game to my opponent. That was honestly very close, all things considered. It was really cool getting to see the Hisui and Zoroark used like that. That was a really effective utility tech, so very impressed. Great game, Tickles. Thank you for the game, as always, and thank you for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day, and look forward to seeing you in the next one.